Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co., and this is the start of my 2025 end-of-year purge. And I have a feeling that it's going to be the most cutthroat one yet. I don't know where this is going to go. I have this theoretical picture in my head that I managed to get my collection down to 150 to 200 games, which would represent cutting over 100 games from my collection. Those are going to come from campaign games, as well as regular games. A whole bunch of things are going to be leaving. Unplayed, I don't really count as part of my collection, so that's not really going to be there. We'll see. We're going to go through it together. And speaking of going through it together, the pacing or the structure of this is we're going to be breaking this up across several videos. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. I don't know exactly how many videos it's going to take, but I plan to do a few videos where I go through the shelves one at a time with you, and by with you I mean talking to the camera as I walk through the decisions I make and think it through and process, because I don't know what I'm getting rid of. I just know that I want to be more cutthroat than I ever have before, and we'll talk through all of that. And then finally, ending it all off with one video where I go over the actual games leaving in a kind of a recap video for those who don't want to watch the, I say series, but I don't know how many. I don't know if it's going to be 2 videos or 3 videos or 4 videos of me going through all my games. It doesn't help that I am dealing with a whole lot of construction right now and moving parts and moving pieces, and so things are kind of a little all over the place, which we'll see. I'm breaking this up. I'm not doing this all in one day. I'm doing this in several videos across several days as I go through things. A few ground rules that are worth noting. Number one, I will not be going through campaign games in this. Campaign games are going to have their own separate purge, so when I see a campaign game on the shelf, I won't be referencing whether that is or isn't going or staying, and we'll talk about it in the campaign games video. Number two is, because I'm breaking this up, these are all going to go up at the end of the year, but I'm kind of filming these a little in advance, which means I'm going to leave the games on the shelf as I go. I'm going to talk about what's leaving. You'll see all of that, but this way there's not like games slowly disappearing as you watch them show up or disappear in other videos. So I'm going to walk through my decisions, I'm going to think it through, I'm going to talk it all out, and we're going to see what's leaving. I will say that, I was going to get up and now and start doing the shelf, but we're going to take a little bit of a tangent here. So the tangent part is, and I talked about this in a recent video as well, but the challenge I find is that my desire to play games is higher than my capacity to do so. I play a lot of games every single year. I play a lot of games every single day, but my desire to play more things is held back by my capacity. And that's reflected in the types of games I play, whether playing fewer campaign games or even fewer big box experiences that just represent a lot of work to actually get set up and tabled. And that means that I do want to cut back on things that take up background noise in my head. Background noise means anything I own that I'm not playing, it represents a desire to play it, but not actually getting it tabled. And there are many games that I love to play that I'm happy to get tabled all the time, that sometimes it's harder to look at these games and think, okay, well, if I want to play these games that are the best of the best, sometimes I put this mental pressure on myself to play a 4 or a 4.5 on my rating scale, a 4 to 5, a 4.5 to 5. Sometimes I kind of push myself to play the 4s and the 4.5s instead of just playing the 5s more. So I'm just trying to be more cutthroat. I don't know exactly how that plays out. Some of it's going to be based on the fact that some games, much as I like playing them, I just don't get them tabled as much as I like. Some of them reflect the various tastes of people in my game group and my ability to get those tabled as often as I like. And some of them just represent the big box experiences, whether big box because of setting it up or campaign games that take more effort to get tabled. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's go ahead and start this off. I'm going to go through at least 2 shelves today. These shelves over here, they're all going to be changing eventually. Right now, these are what we have left over here. Up top, these are some things I need to review over here. They're not going to be covering this. Same over here. So I just have some overflow review stuff that's honestly kind of messy, but it just fits. That's where it fits. These shelves over here, so we're going to cover these 16 Calyx cubbies. We're going to start with that. And let's go ahead and start with this category over here. Encyclopedia is totally safe. I love this game. I think it's amazing. 5 Tribes, it's safe. It's actually one of those few older games that I do still pull out and table. I particularly like it with the expansions. I do find I default to the base game a little often because not everyone I play it with knows the game, but I think it's still safe. It's been there for quite some time. It's still safe right now. Still getting tabled. I think a good rule of thumb is anything that is still getting tabled consistently is safe off the bat. I don't have to think about it. Aquatica, I still play it. A Quest for El Dorado, I still play it. The other Quest for El Dorado, I actually need to get rid of this one. This is, I kind of have, I need to check my Quest for El Dorado kind of system of what I have. When they did the reprinted version of it, they didn't necessarily have all the expansions, so I kind of kept both things, but I really just need to go ahead and just get rid of one of them. I don't need 2 Quest for El Dorado, so that's going to be gone. Campaign game, not talking about this video. Clash of Cultures. This is... So Clash of Cultures technically counts as an unplayed game. This is an interesting category as well, because there are some unplayed games on the shelf. Usually the unplayed games don't go here. There are some exceptions. Clash of Cultures, I've played the original, so I kind of think of it as a game that I want to own, but it is a longer experience. It's a longer game. I don't play these kinds of games as much. It is probably one of the best 4X games that I own. I think for right now we're going to keep Clash of Cultures. We'll see what happens. But for right now it's safe. Dune Imperium Uprising, amazing, still play it. I still play Dune Imperium. Dune Imperium Uprising is fairly new to me. Skytier Horde, I still play this one. It's a great solo game. Ooh, I should do a Solo Sunday video with it. I've been doing this more Solo Sunday stuff. It's a good opportunity to pull out games that I like and play them. So Solo Sunday, possibly. Everdell Farshore. This is an interesting one because Everdell, with all the new Everdell stuff, I'm not sure which ones I'm keeping. I'm not keeping all Everdell. I know that. Everdell Farshore for right now is safe. Minos, still safe, relatively new, still gets played. Foundations of Rome, amazing game, easy to table. Foundations of Rome, the other version. I don't need both of these, honestly, but I'm going to have them for right now. We'll keep that. Machina Arcana is a tough one. It's a really, really good game. I don't think I'm comfortable getting rid of it yet. Machina Arcana is staying for right now. Core Discovery, great game. Valeria, not a chance of it going anywhere at all. Metal Gear Solid, this is still a game I just want to play more. Dune Imperium over here, I'm just giving you a Santorini is safe. That's an easy one. I still play this one. Dune Imperium is one that I need to just put the expansions from this box into this box, and then this box is going to go away. My City. I don't know why this is still here. I can get rid of My City. This is gone. I play this so often at this point. I play like this. I'm violating my rules over here. My City is going, but you know what, actually, for my own sense of remembering things after this video, My City is gone, but I'll put it back on the shelf later. Industrial 1942, a great game. I need to play it more. For right now, it's still safe. It is in the danger zone. Captain Sonar. This is only here. It's in Shrink. This is only here. Basically, long story short, I did a video where I was talking about like some of the best games to play. Captain Sonar is I can't remember what the video was, but effectively, I was talking about Captain Sonar and how great it is. It's not a game that I ever play unless I have 8 people, but when I have 8 people, it's an amazing experience. And then Matago sent me a copy because of that. Captain Sonar is great. It's still sticking around for right now. It is the kind of game that really only gets played at conventions. But that said, I go to conventions a lot, so I should probably bring it with me. But that's Captain Sonar. Ragnaroks. Oh, this is a tough one. Ragnaroks. I might be comfortable getting rid of that one. Santorini is amazing. I love Santorini. I think Santorini is better than Ragnaroks. I like the cutting up the Ragnaroks provides. Ragnaroks kind of replaced Terra Nova for me, which is kind of a simpler and more straightforward game, but the asymmetry of Ragnaroks could be for better or for worse. I think I'm going to keep Ragnaroks. I like it still. We're going to keep Ragnaroks. By the way, I will say, different shelves have different degrees of safety to them. This is a pretty safe shelf, all things considered. The way I sort my games is a pretty safe shelf. Blood Rage, amazing, still gets played. Raja Laganza still gets played. Wayfarer South Tigris, I need to play it more, but it's still safe for right now. Lost in Zarnak, never in a million years is going anywhere. Terraforming Mars, same situation. Apiary, I think I can let go of. This is an interesting choice. I love Apiary. I think it's great. But there's lots of games that I think are great. I think Apiary can leave. How do I feel about that? I really like I like it. I like the system. I think I can go. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I'm trying to be very cutthroat about what stays. Adventure Tactics. Dear Lord, this is a campaign game. I'll save for that video. Empires, Glendrover's Empires Age of Discovery. I just saw that they announced a new version of it. It's an incredibly good game, but I haven't played it in so long, and I don't know if I'm currently at the place where I feel compelled to pull it out as much. I think it can go. I think Glendrover's, okay, you know, I'm not going to grab it. This is too much. I'm going to grab them later, but I think that can go. Revive over here, totally safe, gets played a lot. Brass, totally safe. Doesn't get played a lot, but it does get played. Endless Winter is one that I probably should debate whether it goes or not. But I do still like does Endless Winter go? I'm just thinking of a world where there's Lost Winds of Arnak. I'm totally backlit over here. I'm just thinking of a world of Lost Winds of Arnak and Dune Imperium. Have I lost enough love for Endless Winter? I think it's still safe for now. It's still safe for now, but I don't know if it'll be here next year. It depends if I don't get to play it. It depends if I get to play it or not. I think it's a great game. The Loop is amazing, not going anywhere. Spirit Island, not going anywhere. Anno 1800, amazing, not going anywhere. Sankori needs to get played more. That is a problem. It needs to get played more. Enthroned is actually a recent addition. This one I think can go. I like Enthroned, I do, but honestly, if I'm keeping Ragnaroks and the amount of 2-player games I have that are pretty awesome, I think Enthroned can safely go. So so far we're at 4 games. I don't, honestly, this shelf so far is not making me think that I'm gonna get down to 150, 200, but still progress. Unconscious Mind, a million times safe. I loved Endless Winter when it came out. I like Unconscious Mind more. Seven Wonders, still safe. Not a game that gets played as often as I'd like, but I still love it. I still table it. It is still a safe game. That kind of cubbies. Oh, Shackleton Base. I don't know if I said this one. Shackleton Base is still a million times safe. I'm loving Shackleton Base. I love the asymmetric factions and playing through that and all of that. Ice Vanguard campaign game. Not talking about here. Resident Evil campaign game. Tiwanuku. I don't play it as much as I used to when I first got it, but I think I still like it enough and it's still unique, and I don't mind having a single deduction game that I absolutely adore. Cyclades, not going anywhere, but not anytime soon. Endeavor Deep Sea, great game. I don't know if it's a forever game for me yet. I think the 5s are generally pretty safe. The 4.5s are already in danger zone. Endeavor Deep Sea, though, is still staying. I think it's great. Last Light. I like Last Light, but it's very fast-paced. The engine building is pretty straightforward. It is a Last Light I think can go. I think Last Light can go. I'm not taking it off the shelf. I can't do this. I need to take notes later. I'm gonna have to go through this later. But Last Light is gonna go because we're making cuts. Resident Evil, campaign game, not talking about here. Stalker campaign game. Ankh. Ankh I actually tried getting rid of once, and then my son wanted the miniatures. Technically this is only here because he wants the miniatures, but it's still gonna be here because honestly it's a great game when you do play it, and he likes the miniatures. So Ankh is staying thanks to my son. The real challenge is Monumental. Monumental, here's what I'm gonna say for Monumental. I was looking at the shelf earlier when I was like doing this video, and I was thinking that Monumental was gonna go, but I do really like Monumental. I think what I'm gonna say is if Monumental is still here in a year and hasn't been played, if next year's Purge, if I haven't played Monumental, and I have played Monumental by the way, but I haven't played in a while, if I have not played Monumental at least one time between this video and next year's video, it'll go. And that, by the way, that's part of the problem. Like, most of the games I'm pointing to, most of these games, if I had to look through the shelf over here, nearly everything that I've talked about today has been played in the past year. I think Machina Arcana has not. Machina Arcana might be the only thing that I went through, and then Clash of Cultures, technically. Machina Arcana and Clash of Cultures might be the only games on this shelf that I haven't played in the past year. So I'm keeping things that, even Apiary, which I'm getting rid of, honestly, all 3 of these, I still play My City on Board Game Arena all the time. Apiary is, Apiary I've played in the past year easily, and Enthroned I've played in the past year easily. So even the ones I'm getting rid of, I've played. Versus something like Monumental, I absolutely love it, but I recognize that I'm not getting it tabled, so like, what am I supposed to do with that? Elder Scrolls, still sticking around. I think it's incredible. It is one of those games that might go into a Purge at some point, but for right now it's still here. Ankh we covered, Stalker we covered, Deep Rock Galactic. I need to play it more. I don't know if it's going to be a forever game or not, but I need to play it more. Skyrise is definitely staying. I love Skyrise. This has grown so much for me. This one, SAS, haven't played it. It's an unplayed game. It just happens to fit on the shelf well, which is why it's out of its normal place. Conquest Princess, Fashion is Power, all the way down there. That's another tough one. It's another one where I love the game. I think it's great, but it is very scenario driven, and I love Loop and Spirit Island. Is Conquest Princess a game that I get rid of? Safe for now. Safe for now. We shall see. It might go at some point, but safe for now. Robinson Crusoe, unplayed game. Those are not being considered in this video. I mean, I'm not saying I won't get rid of an unplayed game, but it's not as much in the category. Rise and Fall over here, amazing experience. I need to play it more. Amazing game, not going anywhere. Quad Heroes. Oh my gosh, that game leaves such a sour taste in my mouth. Ah, my gosh. Here's the thing with Quad Heroes. Quad Heroes is... I hate this. This is the hard part of these decisions. Quad Heroes is an incredible experience. The second edition was better. The second edition is also not coming out and doesn't exist anymore. But it also makes me want to play the first edition less. As good as it is, I think Quad Heroes is going to go. I hate it. I hate it so much. I want the second edition. But I think Quad Heroes is going to go. Man, sometimes life is Life is challenging. This is, to be very clear, not to minimize actual challenges in life. There are real challenges in life. This is not. This is me deciding what board games to keep or not keep. Frostpunk the board game, still safe. Among Cultists, I'm going to get rid of it. It's unplayed, but I just don't think I play that kind of game as much these days at that player count. So, and I probably favor the ones I already have as opposed to new ones. Tamashi is a campaign game. Project Elite is safe. I love Project Elite. Cusco is still safe. Love this. Is my favorite Queen Games game. Guards of Atlantis 2, still safe. It's an amazing MOBA experience. It's a little harder to... Do I keep Guards of Atlantis? It's a little harder to table because I really think it needs 4 players. I think 2 is not as good, and 6 is just not happening. It really needs 4. But when I have a good 4-player experience, it is one that is pretty solid. So I think it's safe for now. Crusaders that I will be done is just here to play a few times. I think it's going to go at some point. Root is going to be safe. Root is I love it, so I don't play as much. I think it's safe. Ignore this pile of games down here, but that's nothing to do with anything. Dragon Eclipse is a campaign game. Then we have Cretaceous Rails down there, which is safe. It's new, so we'll see how it fares, but it's pretty good. So, I mean, it's very good, but it's still new enough that I don't know where it'll settle. Will I play it as much? Will I not? I don't know. Railroad Tiles, I think, is going to be gone, but I don't think it's gone now. I like Railroad Tiles. I think that I like a lot of tile laying games, and I like Railroad Inc. And so Railroad Tiles, I want to play through more of the various expansions. I do not think it is a forever game. I do not think it is. I think it's good. Like I covered this in my review. I think it's good, but I think I have a soft spot for Railroad Inc., which is part of why it's there. Up here, let's cover the back over here, and then we'll do. Do I even do one more shelf there? Because one more shelf there is like blocked by things. No, I'm not gonna. This is going to be video 1. We're going to do video 1. We're going to wrap this up. We'll wrap it up at the top layer over here. But then, because like these things are completely blocked, again, I need to move stuff around before I do more. Up here, we have Oathsworn, campaign game, Massive Darkness. It's campaign as well, but it's also single shot, but it is still safe for now. It is one that I debate. In a world of Cthulhu Death May Die and Zombicide, do I need Massive Darkness? And the answer for today is still yes. Castle Burgundy, not going anywhere in a million years. Star Wars Unlimited, that's kind of here because of my my son, honestly, and I still like it. I enjoy it, but it's safe for now. Binho, I'm gonna get rid of Binho. That's gonna go. I think Binho's great, but I have other dexterity games that I would rather play. Cloudspire, what do I do with Cloudspire? I've gotten rid of a lot of chip theory games because they are hard to table. Cloudspire is really good, but like, is it keep it good or is it get rid of good? Those are different categories of good. I really like chip theory games, but they're so hard to table sometimes. If you're not playing them consistently, I think I will keep Cloudspire for today. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do solo Sunday stuff with Cloudspire and do some of the solo scenarios. Mythic Mischief, a million years safe. Isle of Cats Explore and Draw, still safe. It's a fun roll in my game. Honestly, I think it doesn't help that I kind of store it behind there just to prop up Mythic Mischief a little bit. It makes it hard to see, which is not great. More Oathsworn over here, which is whatever. Unsettled is totally safe, not going anywhere. Ironwood. Ironwood is a great 2-player experience. I like it a lot, but maybe I don't like it enough to stay. The solo's fun, but honestly, I'd rather play other games solo. Ironwood. I'm just thinking, I'm remembering the gameplay of it. The gameplay is pretty strong. It's very root adjacent in what it's doing. I think Ironwood can stay for right now. This is not being nearly as cutthroat as I want, by the way. The final video is going to be like all the things I changed my mind and to get rid of. But I do think Dune War for Arrakis is going. So that's where we are in this video. I think that kind of is a good summary. So we have the 3 over there. We have Enthroned, Apiary, and My City. We have whatever the big box Empires, Age of Discovery down there. That's number 4. Then there was more. There was 5 was Last Light. 6 is Dune War for Arrakis. 7 is Among Cultists, which technically is not like really a game that's in my collection, but that'd be 7. And I think that kind of covers everything. 7 games from the first video. That's okay. Doesn't make me inspired that I'll get down to manageable numbers, but it's a start. Anyways, this is part 1 of my end of year 2025 Purge. I will see what happens. Again, I think campaign games are going to help as well, because I'm guessing I'm getting rid of like 15, 20 campaign games. I haven't done that yet. I don't know the order I'll be doing these in. This is currently 7 games I'm getting rid of, which is fine-ish, but I kind of hope to get rid of more. And we'll see where it goes, because I still got a bunch more shelves to go through, plus games all over the house that I need to organize. Until next time, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. I hope you enjoyed the part 1 of the End of Year Purge, and as always, until next time, I hope you have a good one.